brothers and sisters in Christ. My name is Christine Albert Doro. I'm from South Sudan, in a state, Western Equatoria, Yambir. I welcome you all in the name of the Most Highest, the Creator of heaven and earth, and through His Son, our Father, Lord Jesus Christ. Furthermore, I'm super excited to connect with new people on this platform, to share and to give a testimony as one who had been a devil worshiper and a drug abuse. Now here, there will be a lot of caution on what is this girl talking about, of how devil worshiper. So there's a lot of caution here, yeah, I know. So yeah, yes, indeed, I was one for a very long time. I had a lot of experience as being a member of a being a devil worshiper before, and who had a lot of experience and a lot of journey while being the member of them, and also a drug abuse. Now there's a lot of story to talk about this, but first, before me going furthermore to explain or to describe or to give furthermore information, or to reveal the secret or the hidden secret of who is devil, or how is devil is using us, or how do we connect to be with devil, or how do devil connect to be with us, or how without our intentions we can find ourselves just worshiping a devil without our concern, or without our knowledge, or without our acception. So this had a lot of questions, and maybe for the people who knows me and who knows my lifestyle back in South Sudan, my home, because now I'm not in South Sudan. Right now I'm in Kampala, Uganda, speaking here live. But for those who knows my life back home in South Sudan, I'm sure definitely they may know who I am as one of drug abuse. But the only secret that they don't know, that my journey or my life being one of a devil worshiper earlier. So here today, I've come out to speak the truth and to tell the world about the reality of how we have to really be carefully, because indeed the devils are there, demons are there, spiritual devils are there, black magic are there, witchcraft exists. Everything that we see in movie, or we see in a horrible movie, or in whatever scary movie, or sometimes we see in our dreams, or sometimes we see in our lives. It happens sometimes through our parents. It happens sometimes for our sisters, our siblings. That thing I can assure you, it really exists. The devil exist. So I'm going to talk a lot about this, and I'm going to explain in details, because now there is nothing, or there is no any reason for me to hide anymore, or to keep that for myself anymore, because I cannot say that me, but I can maybe just say, I don't know why I was put in that position, or why was I being tempted in such extent, or why was I actually there at the first place. So I can tell maybe it's a God plan, maybe I can say so, or maybe I was there, or I've been there for reasons, so I can see, or to see what is in the darkness, that a lot of people that they don't know what is happening in the darkness. So maybe God chose me to be on that particular to be on that particular position, or in that particular lifestyles, or in that particular worshiping. So I can know a lot, I can see a lot, and I can know more a lot, so I can bring out to my sisters and brothers, for them to know that devil exist, demons exist, and spiritual magic exist, whatever black magic, witchcraft anything that happens that we see bad in our life, it is really exist, and it is and it has been, and it is done by the devil himself, Lucifer, that wanted to destroy our life, want to steal, want to kill, and want to destroy. So I'm not going to explain much about this, about in details of what has happened to me, or my journey with the devil at first, but I want to really explain myself personally as Christine, for my childhood, how I really grew up from my birth up to the point whereby I manage, or I get connected with the devil, or with the Lucifer himself. The real Lucifer, guys, I'm telling you. I know a lot of people may think that this girl is talking nonsense or she's drama, but I was really worshiping with real Lucifer. Leave about the little ones, the small ones, you know, those ones are the one that works under him, or the one that works his kings, because they have their kings, they have their prince, they have their you know, like they have their ranks. So mine was really Lucifer himself that came into my life, and I was one of his worshiper, of his member, not actually member, one of his victim, or one of his slaves. I was actually one of his slaves. Let me just say it, one of his slaves. So before me taking you guys there to how from I just don't want to like say it just blah blah, I was like this, I made, because it will not make sense. Actually, it will not make the people to know like how sometimes we just find ourselves just there, you know. It can be sometimes that our parents are the one forcing us to reach to such extent, or maybe our relatives or our siblings, you know, they are the one making, sometimes really pushing us so harder for us to go to the place sometimes we don't know that we are going into the darkness, to the wall of the darkness. So please, I want this video to go more and more. I want the whole world actually to see it, to know, because I swear, I don't want to swear, I don't want to assure, whoever want to believe it, that devil is exist, by after hearing my story, you will know what I'm talking is real or it's fake. Because actually for me to come up with this, it has really took me good 5 months to just had to have the courage, or to have the confidence to speak this out, because it is really shameful, it's really abusive, it's really something that's so heritated that I don't know, like you cannot just take it. I know even one of you maybe may cry, and some of you even may like, I don't know, may not, I don't know how will you, some of you guys will feel bad for me, but to tell you the truth that, you know, God exists, and I have challenged this. That's why God has given me the courage today, and the strength and the confidence to speak it. Maybe I don't know what is going to happen. Maybe a lot of my friends will start getting scared of me, or maybe a lot of my, let me just not lie, maybe my exes or my current boyfriend, he may even be afraid of me after telling this reality. But I had to say it, because I'm sure all of us here in this world, we had a purpose to do, and I were to speak the reality, or to tell the reality that I was not there. I was just not there maybe for nothing. So I'm very sure that God put me into such temptations, or in such experience, so that at least I can share the reality to other people who are still in that darkness, that they don't know what the devil, what Lucifer is doing into our life, the demons are doing what's into your life. So please share this video as much as you can. Tell a friend to tell a friend, tell another friend to tell a friend. I really am not doing this thing for anything, or not for getting fame or something, but this is, I want to save a lot of young girls who are outside there. I want to save a lot of our mothers who are outside there, a lot of our brothers, a lot of our fathers, a lot of people who are outside there that they don't know that they are being used by the devil. They really don't know. And indeed, you will not know if you are not so close to Jesus Christ or to God. You will never know that you are being used, or devil is using you. Trust me, trust me, trust me. I'm a mother. I have a child. And I'm sure the reason why even God did this, because he really didn't wanted me like to grow up on what behavior or kind of attitude that, or the lifestyle that I was in, because I was really blessed with the girl, with a child who fear God, who knows God even better than me. And she's the only one who gave me strength to really understand, or to have the love of, to give me the courage to speak out this now. So please, I know I've talked much, but I wanted to explain furthermore and furthermore. And whoever want to judge me, I don't mind. Whoever want to accept it, you're free to accept it. And whoever want to take some of it to put it in work in his life, it's all well, it's all good. But I'm here. I can say I don't even know actually as what, because all the things that I've been through. So I don't know what is God plans towards me still, whether he wanted me to be a consultant, whether he wanted me to be a messenger, whether he wanted me to be a preacher. I really don't know. But after hearing my story, I guess a lot of you will now know what is really the point, or why am I here. So allow me to take you back on my childhood journey, from the date of my birth up to how I got connected with the devil, Lucifer himself. So I was born in Khartoum in 1995. Yeah, I'm from a family of 3. 2 girls and 1 boy. Unfortunately, the boy passed away, so we remain 2, and I'm the last born. And including that also, I'm an orphan. My dad is the one that passed first in 1998, and then followed by my mother. She died in 2001. So all of us know, as being an orphan, life will be, of course, very hard for you, very hard if you don't really have a support from your relatives, or from your family members, or from your uncles, or whatever you call it. If they're not there for you, so definitely life will be very hard for you. So what happened there, when my mom and my dad passed away, we left actually 3, and then after that my brother passed in 2003. We were left to our grandmother on that time. So she really took care of us until one of my dad's side sister, because my dad has 14 brothers and sisters, or you can call it 14 siblings. Out of the 14, 7 has passed away, and 7 are still alive up to now. And from the 7 that had passed, they also left their kids behind. There are 4 and 5 of numbers here. So since my father married to my mother officially, like they really got wedded. And then we know this is mostly in African culture. I don't know whether it's in other side of the Europe or America, I don't know. But for us here in Africa, when a man married to a lady or to a woman officially, definitely the child belongs to him. So because my father married to my mother officially, one from the 7 sisters that had remained from my dad's side, they asked for me to come. At first place, that was in 2003. Yeah, so she really took me. She took me in. I was there, but then also, life has not been easy. They were really mistreating me so badly. Like they could really give me a hard job to do it. And remember, my mom, I'm born in 1995, and my mom died in 2001. So imagine, I could be like 6 I think, or 5 or 7 there. So, but they could really make me overworked. And the most thing that hurts me a lot is until whereby I decided, like, I really don't want to be with them anymore, because when when it has reached Christmas season in going to 2000 actually 4, yeah, that one 3 going to 4, yeah, there. So they did not buy for me, and plus the mistreating that they have been doing to me, I really felt frustrated, and I got upset, I got annoyed. I was like, that's not the life that I can be with. Because as a child, you know, when they don't buy for you Christmas clothes, that one is a big deal. That one, like, you know, like you have missed a lot, like something is wrong, like you know, as imagine 5, you don't have a Christmas clothes, and then you see everyone, the kids are there, you know, and by that time Christmas used to be like crazy, like wonderful, on during 2000, earlier 2000 up to, I don't know, middle there, Christmas was really something nice. So they didn't buy for me a clothes for Christmas. So I really cried that day, and after also being mistreated, I told them that no, I want to go back to my grandmother. So I cried. They took me back to grandmother. So after that, I had my auntie now from my mother's side. She also requested for me. No, sorry. From that also, after I was returned back to, okay, after I cried and I really refused to say that after I really told them that I don't want to stay anymore, I want to go back to my grandmother. So they decided to take me back to my grandmother. So indeed, yeah, they did. They took me back. So after a while, another also sister from my dad's side also asked also for me also. So they took me also again. And then I'm not going to mention their name because I don't want to have problems, because my problem that I have is already enough. But they're outside there, they know themselves. So yeah, now they took me to another one now. But also the same drama, the same story. Yeah, I also been used. Their kids will be there watching TV, having their life, having their toys they are playing. And for me, I'm there in the kitchen, washing dishes, doing the hard work stuff at the kitchen. Until one day, this is funny a little bit, until one day she bought a tomato, and then she told me that you go and put it in a wardrobe. So as a child, you know, when they tell you you go and put this in this position, of course you don't think twice, you just go and put, because wardrobe is the wardrobe. So indeed, I took the tomato, I went and put it in the wardrobe. Hey, now Bananga, you can't come and see now. It's like I've killed someone now. So definitely the rat came in, ate the tomato, and then ate her clothes also too. So in the morning when she found out that the rat had eaten her clothes, and I really got bitten that day so badly. You know, there is this stick for, if you're in Africa, you know, for mingling portion. You know, the big one, the thick one. She really bit me with that thoroughly, until I had even some wounds on my body and some marks. And by that, they have disappeared now because it has been a long. So I was like, no way, there's no way I'm gonna stay here. So I cried. I was like, I'm going back to my grandmother. And my grandmother used to stay a bit far in you can call it, maybe by that time is a camp, in a camp. Yeah, for those one who lives in Khartoum, I'm sure definitely they know there's a place called Jebel. It's a kind of a camp, yeah. So my mom used my grandmother used to be there. And to come from that side to town, it's a bit far, like an hour driving, I think. Yeah, an hour or 40 minutes driving to come to town. So for them, they used to live in Kalakla. Some of them was in Jabra, and some of them was in Guba, I guess. Yeah, there. So yeah, that's what happened. Then I cried. I was like, no, I want to go back to my grandmother. At least it's better. And for those ones who have been in Jebel in that early 2001, 3, 4, they know how Jebel used to look like. It's kind of the house they used to make it with out of the feces of a cow. They mix it with the mud so that it can be a bit and then they start building with it a room. So this was one of the room or the house we used to live, me and my grandmother on it. And at the roof there was no iron sheet. They could put the bamboos, and then plus I'm sorry to say this, but I don't know how to call it in English. British, the one that comes out of the water. Is that, I don't know, yeah, British. So the people used to, yeah, okay, let me just, yeah, that one there, they put out of it. So this kind of the house we used to live, me and my grandmother. So I was like, no, it's better there, because really their house was nice. It was concrete, built with blocks. Everything, tiles were there, fan was there, power was there. Where back in my grandmother's house, there was no power. We don't have even electricity. We use lamp or candle at that time. So I was like better there with my grandmother. Yeah, so I cried that night. I was like, she has to take me. She refused. But then after me also insisting and refusing to not to eat for almost like 3 days, then she had to now take me back. She took me back. That's now second time from different aunties. Yeah, from there again now, but this one now is different now. This one is now for auntie from my mother's side. She took me, that was in 2003, in her house. She used to live in Grave. Her name, that one I can mention her name because this has no problem. Her name was Ripai. She's the one who took me in 2003 in her house. Yeah, I was there, okay. I was being treated nicely. Like, yeah, I felt like, yeah, I was a child there. Because sorry to say that, that auntie of mine, she used to have problem of not giving birth. She was not even not private, let me just say. But now God had blessed her. She had now one. She had twins. That's why I'm saying, like, God is wonderful. God can still give us bliss. So finally she had twins, but unfortunately the girl has passed. So the boy is now, I think, 11 years or now 13, 14 years. I don't know. Yeah. So she took me with her, and then from there, I remember very well that husband used to work in with UN, and he had a very good position by that time. So he got a recommendation to go to fly to South Sudan. So since I was also with them, so they were like, they cannot leave me behind because she has really chosen to raise me up. So we really flew up to come to Juba. And that was my first time to be in Juba in 2003. Back in Khartoum, I was in P4 in Arabic. So when I flew off from northern Sudan to South Sudan, now Juba. So because by that time I was speaking only Arabic, and here, you know, people speak English most and Arabic Juba. So they had to put me back again up to P2. So yeah, she put me back in school in P2. I did well. I was going to P3. Then now the last born from my dad's side called her now. Actually there was been a fighting going on. I didn't know until the time she has to call me down, like sorry, I had to take you back to Khartoum back again because your family have been so much into my neck. Indeed, yeah, she really abused her so badly. My auntie, the last one from my father's side, abused her, even abused her being not being able to have her own kids. Like, some of these that I should no need for me to say, but I thought I'm sure she felt hurt, and she felt emotionally damaged of hearing such an abuse. So yeah, she decided to take me back. So, and then again I went back to my grandmother. So now, because she's the one now who created these confusions for me to be sent back from Juba, from South Sudan to Northern Sudan, and then she came back to my grandmother that it's okay, I'm going to take her, because they used to call me Chandari, I'm going to take Chandari responsibility. So indeed, yes, she took us, but now this time she did it differently. Remember I said earlier that, you know, there were 14, 7 died, and also from the 7 they also had their kids. So this time she decided to took the other kids also from her brothers, from her sibling that has passed away. So she brought us all in together in her house. Her house was in Jebra, and I remember very well she used to work in a good position also. She used to work with UN. I don't know as what there, but she used to work with UN By that time, she was financially stable from the rest of from the rest of her sibling. So yeah, she took us now all in. But if I can, yeah, we were like 7. The one that she collected, 7. Yeah, she gave us each of us her own work, or you call it our own duties of what to do. There's for who will sweep, who will wash, who will clean, who will iron, who will go market, who will, like, we had all our duties. One of the boys from the 7 of us impregnated a girl, and so this girl was also brought in with us in the same house, which was in Jebra. I remember, yeah, the house was big. She really had a very big house by that time. But then still, nothing has changed. The life had been the same. Because she was working with UN at that time. Yeah, she could go in and out, have her life. I remember her boyfriend by that time was also a white guy, so she could come in and out, and she was boozing by that time. Yeah, so it happened whereby she came one day drunk. I'm sorry, my story can be long, but I just want to start from beginning. So for you guys not to just judge or to speak something out, or not actually not to judge, but to understand how I really came up to get to connect with Lucifer. It's really important that I had to go back. So you guys be patient with me and try just to try to be tuned until you hear my final story. I'm 100% sure you will get something out of it. If not you, your family, your mother, your relative will get something out of this, because this is a really life story journey that I'm talking here. And I'm sure after this video now, a lot of them will come out on social media talking this or challenging me of why will I go and speak this one out. And this is whereby you guys will see that I had a proof of what I've been speaking. It's not just something that I created out of my mind, but it's something real that has taken place or that has happened. So yeah, where was I? Yeah, so we were there. So until one day it happened, she came drunk, and then she broke her door because she lost her key, I don't know where. So after she broke her door, and then after waking up from hangover, she just immediately came with a stick. She came only to me and this young sibling, my younger, not brother, but you call sibling, one of my siblings, because we were the same age with him. His name is, I can mention his name. His name is Kamneo. Yeah, we were together with him at the same age. Out of nowhere, she just came to us, started beating us that we are the one who lost her keys. I remember we were just 7 by that time, or 8. Up to 2004, 1995, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2000, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I was 9. Sorry to count, but I have to, because I really want to do this thing in detail. I don't want to miss anything on this. Like, I have to tell the reality, and the reality have to be spoken. Whoever want to judge me, I don't mind, as long as this is what God has called me to do it. I'm ready to do it, and I've accepted to take any consequence that will come out of it. I accepted it, because the truth has to be spoken. So from there, she started beating us out of nowhere, like serious beating. Like, who broke her door? Who went and stole her stuff from in? And blah blah blah. Auntie, you're the one who came yesterday drunk, and then you broke your door. It's not we. She's like, no, it's we. So after she beat us, she abused us, she did a lot of whatever. She finished all the thing that the thing that was in her mind. Yeah, then she went to work as usual. So then before going back, she left some money for us that we need to repair the door. So yeah, it happened that we went and called a welder to come in. So on that particular day, unfortunately, the child, remember I said that one of the boys had impregnated the girl, and the girl was also brought in together. So and she gave birth. So the baby was 2 months. So out of nowhere, the baby got sick, like serious sick. The baby was shivering, like the fever was too much, was really too high. The eyes even turned like white. We all of us thought we were going to lose this child, and even the welder got scared. Then I was like, you guys, why don't you rush with the baby to the hospital? So we said that no, we had no money, because remember we were all young by that time. So he was like, okay, where is my money that you guys are supposed to pay me? You said that it's here. I was like, it's okay, I'm going to do the work for free, and you guys rush with the baby to the hospital. Indeed, it happened. We rushed, not me because I was young by that time, but the eldest, my sister was there also, because she was big by that time. She was 15 or 16, I don't know by that time. Yeah, so they were the one who rushed with the baby to the hospital. Indeed, the baby got the medications. He became okay. We came back home. So when she came back at 9, I remember 9 or 10, she asked you. She found the door actually was repaired, and then she asked her how much the guy took to repair the door. The welder took. So I was like, no, the welder did it for free, because the money we use for the baby now. Oh God, gosh. Now this is where the problem comes in. Oof, as if like they put gas on her, like, and then gas and the light. Petrol or something, a bomb on her. Like, oh, wow. Who asked us to use the money? Who said is she the one who impregnated the girl? Like she started abusing. Started telling bad words, then abuse even the boy, like, how dare you guys use my money, if you know that you cannot even handle us, you cannot be a full man enough, how do you even go and impregnated a girl that you want to bring your own responsibility now on me? Is it not enough that I'm catering for all of this? She started now abusing the money she's been wasting on us, the energy she's even putting on us. Even she don't even know whether we're going to help her in the future. Even she's even sure that those ones are just going to be another prostitute and a lot of stuff. I'm sorry to say this, but I have to speak it. So out of nowhere, plus the way she used to treat us, and plus she was not used to give us good food. We used to survive on beans and dals and other things. That was used to be our food only. So really, the life. I think my elder sisters, they had enough of this. So now they took a courage to reply her back now. So indeed, they replied her back, and then from there, like, oh, I see you guys now growing horns. I see you guys have the guts now to speak back on my face. Oh, okay. Now this is the problem, as now it started increasing. The abuse started increasing, until one, she got fed up. She threw her back out of the fence, and then she told us, you dogs leave my house. I thought another, you guys, you should be thankful that I brought you in my house, and then started abusing us with the mistake of our dads, our mothers, and and all these things. Remember, we are orphans. So we felt bad after she throwing we used to have a Sophia note back. So after her throwing our Sophia, we went back. So now she still had the gut to at least to call us. So to call us, not all of us, but to call me and the younger boy Kamneo to come back. So when we came back, she was like, because we stopped. When she tell us stop, we stopped. When we were already outside the gate, we were outside the gate. So she was like, okay, now she's going to take me and Kamneo at the orphanage, because she had an urgent meeting. She's supposed to go to WOW. I remember that very well. She was like, okay, you guys are young. I cannot leave you to go like this. What I will do, I'll leave you guys to the orphanage until I come back from WOW. I'll take you guys from the orphanage. And then my sister was like, hell no. Like, who? My sister to be taken to the orphanage over my dead body. And so the other sister also was like, hell no, my brother will never be taken to the orphanage, yet I'm alive also. And she was like, okay, fuck off. You guys can go. Yeah. Then from there, immediately now we went. It's quite funny, when how do I say it? We had sorry, I have to say it. by that time we didn't have bags, so we had a Sophia. So we were like this at the roadside. Everyone was carrying his bag, going, you know, like, so until, you know, that's what I'm saying. God is there. God still help. God still see us, the orphanage. He still care for us. He still cater for us. He still have mercy on us, and he still feels our pains and our difficulty that we go through in a life as an orphanage. So yeah, it happened. Yeah, one of the driver, or they call it, okay, one of the good guys that owns a car stopped by to us. He's from Northern, and I really give my respect to Northern people, because they really have the heart of what helping. They have this kind of, it's just on them naturally, you know. But my sincere sorry for what has happened to them. May God bring peace into their country as soon as possible, because we really don't want to see more death, more blood, and killing of innocent kids and innocent children. Anyway, yeah, that's not my part. Let me go there. So yeah, one of them helped us, and then he stopped by and was like, "Hey, you guys, where are you guys heading?" And then we were like, we are heading somewhere. Like, why in the middle of night? Because the fight went up to 1. Then it was like, no, we are being chased. I was like, oh, sorry. So why are you guys going now? Like, we are going to what? To Jebra, one of our also sibling sister. She used to stay not in Jebla, in okay, I forgot the thing, but Umbada, or yeah, that one. So we're like, yeah, we are going there. He was like, it's okay, fine. I'm going to I'll give you guys a ride. So the guy really took us, and then we reached safely there. So she asked what happened. Like, yeah, our aunties chased us again. That's now the 3 times. This is 4th house I've moved in so far. From there, I remember during that time there was no phone. There used to be like kind of a tukul whereby there was a cell phone or telecommunication center somewhere by the area. You have to pay money and then to make a call, and then the person has to go tell the neighbor or the person by, if he's nearby, that, you know, you had a phone call, and the person has to come, you know, has to come in. So yeah, it happened whereby, yeah, you come. But your hair is messy. Yeah, so I can just say hi. That's my daughter. Yeah, it's good. Her name is Amir Riman. Yeah. so yeah. Oh, okay, I had flowers. That's beautiful. Fresh one. So yeah, we went back, and then yeah, we call our grandmother. We've been chased for the 2nd times, and that was towards 2005 now, towards going to 2006. Yeah, we went back to my grandmother. Yeah, from there now, my grandmother said it's enough. She will never now take us anywhere. I stayed with my grandmother from that time, and then my elder sister, because she didn't want it to be in, because you know, she didn't want it to be in Kem, so she decided to be with my aunties with that kind of situation. She decided to be there for me. I couldn't take it, so I came back to my grandmother, and I told her that I really don't want to go back to anyone's house again anymore, because enough is enough. So yeah, from there, yeah, I remained with my grandmother, and this is whereby I started my hustling from there. My grandmother used to be a teacher, and her payment by that time wasn't that paying well, so I told her I can help. So I started selling eggs at the roadside, and plus there's something that people know this called tamir. Started selling tamir. I used to sell eggs, tamir, and then popcorn. Yeah, I could do them in package in a kavera and then sell it out. So for her also, she will fry her chicken and also putting where aside too, yeah. So I could be with it in the roadside to sell it in the evening after coming from school, and that's how I used to collect my money to pay for my school. So all along, I've been really a hustler from a very young age. At the age of 9, yeah, not actually 9. I started it at 7. So Yeah, that's how I used to sustain, to buy my needs for as a child, and then to get to buy the clothes I need. And not to lie, also from my mother's side, my aunties used to buy me Christmas clothes. By that time, I remember very well. They used to buy me. Yeah, not to lie on that one. So at least some other basic things, I used to have it. South Sudan and Northern Sudan, they had the peace agreement, or the CPA. The CPA. We got peace now with our brothers, Northern and South Sudan. They had agreement through our hero, Dr. John Garang Dimabior, who really fought until now, where we are now as independent country. So salute goes to him. Yeah, so we got our independence, and then whereby my grandmother got a call from her last-born brother, the last-born, told her that now, since we had got our peace, you can come back home now. Indeed, now then my grandmother told him that, but there's a problem. The kids, I've really tried my best. I gave them to their aunties, father side. Khaltiyat, Hamatiyat, Ammatum, which aunt is here, but they said they are not happy with them there. My grandmother told her, yes, you can what? Bring them in with you. So yeah, it happened that by that time, because people used to come not with airplane, people used to come with the boat. So we spent 21 days and 29 nights at the water until we reached Juba safely. Thank God, nothing has happened. We never had any. No one has fallen into water, or actually, yeah, we reached safely up to Juba. Then we used to live in Haimaya. There's a place called Haimaya. Those one who knows Juba. Those one who lives in Juba, they know very well where is Haimaya. So we used to live there. Yeah. So then again, the same aunt of mine, that the one who took me in 2003, that flew off with me to Juba in 2003. She from that time she didn't went back to Northern Sudan, to Northern Khartoum. Sorry, she remained in Juba. So again, for the second time, she requested for me. I accepted, because she was nice to me. She took me back there. That was in 2007. Now she put me in school, back again to P3. Now remember, my school also has been very confusing, because I thought that when I was in Khartoum, I was in P4. So when now they brought me again in 2007, again they put me again in P3. So kind of really confusing life journey. I don't know if I'm taking long, but please, I just want you to really get each and every details of my life before I jumped into how I joined to be one of the victims of the devil worshipper, or to be one of the slave of Lucifer. Yeah, so she took me. Life was easy, and then it happened also. The husband also get again recommendation to now travel to Ordon. Then she was like, no, it's not possible. I cannot take you with me with Ordon, because I don't want to have the same issue with your aunties. So it's better you go back. I was sent back again to my grandmother in Haimayo. So I'm going to end here, and then, so that I don't want to be long and boring, because my story is going to be long, and indeed it's still long, very long. So I'm going to stop here. We'll continue with this tomorrow again with how it has started. It's still more, my journey is still going more. So you guys be patient with me and listen, because I really want this one to go far more, to know, to speak to the world that what is going on in the world, how is the devil using us, and how is Lucifer is using us. As for me, because I've been there, I was used, I've had experience for very good times of years, and I've really practiced their work, and I've known their secrets, and what is the purpose of them being, of them being in our life, and what do they want from us. I've experienced all that. So please stay tuned with me. for the next story, because I'm not done here. My story is still long. I just don't want to go far more, because this may take long, and a lot of people may get bored and they will not hear it out, because I really want people to hear my story full from day one up to where I got connected with the devil. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow at the same time, the same hour. We'll continue from where I have ended. So thank you. I love you all, and just know that God still loves us. God still can heal us. God still can bring us from the world of the darkness. Jesus, I'm calling upon you. Jesus, answer me. Jesus, I'm here, your servant. Jesus, I'm here, your child who have got lost. I'm definitely, you'll hear. Jesus will hear you or will answer you. So good night from here, or good night from here, or good morning wherever the world, or good afternoon, until we meet tomorrow at the same hour. This is whereby I will continue from where I've stopped. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. God bless you. God bless you.